right, welcome back. It is the Vegas Take. Sharp and Shapiro, so glad you could join us. Can't even talk now, hour number 3. Coming up tomorrow, this is going to be a lot of fun. Michael Avenatti is going to be joining us in studio. Oh, yeah, I think that he's going to have a lot to talk about when it comes to Brett Kavanaugh. We'll get to that tomorrow. Also, Bill Laimbeer, former NBA legend and head coach of the Las Vegas Aces. They've got game 1 tonight against the Mystics, so we're going to get him on the show tomorrow. Talk a little WNBA basketball, playoff basketball. Laimbeer and this entire Las Vegas Aces franchise has done a fantastic job. I was at the game the other day. It was unbelievable, very exciting. So we'll get to all that tomorrow. You know, I kind of feel like the late Art Bell a little bit, because Art used to talk about aliens all the time. I just did 45 minutes on aliens, and it was actually quite fun. I enjoyed it.
How about the callers?
Yeah, the callers were great. I can see why Art Bell talked about it every night now. It is fascinating. But anyway, we will continue to monitor this. We appreciate the guys. Storm Area 51 creators, Maddie and Frank, for coming in. That was a lot of fun. I'll tell you something that's not a lot of fun recently. Apparently, people that have been in contact with a football player by the name of Antonio Brown, who now plays for the New England Patriots. So we had another woman that's come forward accusing Patriots wide receiver of sexual misconduct. This is according to Sports Illustrated now, Pat. The unnamed woman said that Brown hired her to paint a mural for him while he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, during which time he allegedly repeatedly flirted with her, came on to her. The woman told Sports Illustrated that Brown walked up to her while she was painting, completely naked with nothing but a hand cloth covering his genitals, and casually began a conversation. After the woman ignored Brown's advances, the claims the football star ghosted her and never allowed her to finish her work of art, according to this report. The painter is the second woman to accuse Brown of sexual misconduct this month. Brittany Taylor filed a federal lawsuit Tuesday in Florida accusing Brown in 3 separate incidents of sexual assault, and Taylor is reportedly meeting with NFL officials about the situation. And, it's interesting because this woman actually just got married. She was thinking of postponing her marriage. She just got married. So if it doesn't get worse than that, if you want to talk about the redonkulous, JD, have you ever had anybody fart in your face?
Yeah, I have. But
have you sued them for it?
Not at the doctor's office, nor have I been a doctor and had Antonio Brown fart in my face.
Okay, I was just curious because this story, I've had people do that to me before in high school and stuff. So a Pittsburgh, as you mentioned, the doctor, a Pittsburgh area doctor, is the latest now, Pat, to file a lawsuit against former Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown. His name is Dr. Victor Prisk. Prisk, I apologize. He's filed a lawsuit in Pennsylvania claiming that Brown owes him $11,500. But not only that, according to the New York Post, Dr. Prisk claims Brown repeatedly farted in his face and laughed about it during a consultation where he showed up 3 hours late.
And it's on video.
Yes, Dr. Prisk said he was wary of signing Brown because of his, reputation for not paying his bills. Now, TMZ did obtain some video of this, and we're going to play you a little bit of audio. So here's some audio. This is Antonio Brown setting it up for you. Dr. Victor Prisk has filed this lawsuit. This is audio from the consultation. Okay, here it is.
Those are bodybuilders, and this is pretty freaking low. Damn. I had a lot of fiber, bro.
So I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but the doctor is claiming that he passed gas in his face on multiple occasions, and now he is suing him. What do you make? What
kind of doctor was he? Is he a proctologist?
Wait, hold on, Johnny. Can you play that again? I want to hear that one more time. Can you play that audio one more time for me? Again, this is the consultation.
Bodybuilders, and this is pretty freaking low. Damn. I had a lot of fiber, bro.
First of all, why is somebody
I had a lot of fiber, bud.
Why is somebody recording that, number one? That's my first question. Isn't there like a confidentiality between a doctor and a patient?
11.5.
Yeah, that's a little strange. He's suing for $11,500. Let me tell you something. If I could sue for $11,500 for everybody that's farted in my face, I would be a millionaire. I would have a lot of money. JD, don't take this personal, but I probably wouldn't be doing this radio show. I'd probably be sitting in Hawaii or somewhere, just hanging out on the beach, having some fun. Go ahead, fart in my face. I don't care. If you're going to give me 11 grand, I'll take it. Let's do it. I'll do it all day. I don't care. But this doctor is suing for 11 G's, and I don't know if he's going to win this law. Can you sue for that? Can you win? Be honest. Like, can you do that? Is this even possible?
What kind of doctor is he?
I don't know.
I mean, was he checking for hemorrhoids?
First of all, how is his doctor not covered by insurance? Obviously, he's got to be some type of specialized doctor, some type of.
Was he paid for? Did he pay for the office visit?
And I think he's $500 an hour apparently. So this is 23 hours.
Okay, but in all seriousness, What do you make now of another woman coming forward? Saying,
I said it last week. Antonio Brown is an absolute sociopathic scumbag.
You think he has
Absolutely.
mental illness?
Yeah, beyond mental. Did you see the thing about the piranhas?
Yeah.
He
Tell people about that.
He built a 2,000-gallon piranha tank, filled it with piranhas, and didn't feed them.
This guy's
for about a year and a half, and they were found rotting and dead. He just left them. And then when the guy came to get paid for it, he said, either you pay me now or you have to empty the piranha, or you have to empty the tank. And he chose to empty the tank. The guy doesn't pay his bills. He obviously sexually harasses people. I guarantee. her story is the exact same thing that Brittany Taylor's story was.
No, worse. Brittany Taylor said she got a text message from this clown.
Well, no, that's not says. There's text messages from this quote unquote clown, and the first thing it says, "I busted on your back." So yeah, that actually happened.
He's an ass.
This guy's just a piece of garbage, and he has no business being in the NFL, and he probably doesn't have a business being a free citizen of the United States of America. He should probably be behind bars, as far as I'm concerned at this point. You're going to keep finding out more and more things, too. And he has 5 kids.
It's just getting worse. This story is just getting, if you just thought it couldn't get weirder, folks. A doctor suing him for farting in his face. Another woman.
and laughing about it.
Another woman coming forward.
Like, what a sadistic...
I could see a mistake, but he obviously did that on purpose.
Repeatedly laughing about,
he's a clown.
I had a lot of fiber today. What are you talking about, man?
He deserves to pay the price.
Why is he even getting any attention either? That really bothers me as well.
I don't know. This is just bizarre.
He's with the right team. With Belichick and company, if he gets stupid, they'll get rid of him quick. They won't tolerate it. They really won't.
Yeah, and he pushed off on his touchdown this weekend.
He did.
He had 4 catches, 56 yards. First ever game with 1 touchdown.
Here's the question, though. JD, top to bottom. Over and under. Three more games, 2 games, and then he's done. What do you think?
At this point, I really have absolutely no idea. Apparently, the Patriots do not need him. They must think that they do. I don't know why they think that. They could go 19-0 without him, but with him, they're probably definitely going to go 19-0. Who's going to stop these guys with their
defense is unbelievable.
And they're probably going to trade for Jalen Ramsey. That's what's probably going to happen next.
Well, I don't disagree with that. We'll have to wait and see how this clown show continues. But I listen, Antonio Brown is a fantastic football player.
It is very, very embarrassing to sports in my opinion.
Do you think? Okay, let me ask you guys this question: do you think when we're getting close to the playoffs, do you think Antonio Brown will continue to play for the New England Patriots, or what do you think? I guess my question is, what do you think the NFL is going to do here? They have to interject, don't they?
I hope that he gets put on the exempt list for at least 1 year,
maybe longer.
But Roger Goodell, he's a player's owner. He's a player's commissioner.
Yeah.
He does what's in the best interest of the players, which is, and he rolls over all the time without any really, really hard, ridiculous evidence. And this looks like a lot of evidence to me, but I don't think Goodell's going to do anything.
But Kareem Hunt got banned.
He did.
Now he's back. He's in the NFL in a few more weeks with the Browns. But you know what?
8 game suspension. But he was on video kicking a woman.
No.
Well, all we have Brown doing is farting in a woman's face, farting in a doctor's face, as well as the
allegations, the sexual
right, I agree.
Those allegations are becoming more and more realistic,
especially because the stories corroborate. The stories are very, very similar.
Corroborate with the text.
He's done the exact same thing, basically the same thing twice to 2 different victims.
Well, the one chick that he was actually with her, and she's what he did is she's just claiming that he was inappropriate, which is very accurate. I don't know how to handle it, and quite frankly, the NFL has had enough black eyes.
But do they care
over the last 5 years?
And the ratings they're going to keep going up because of sports betting. Sports betting is now in 17 states across the United States.
And New Jersey's killing it.
The ratings are going. Oh yeah, Jersey's passing Nevada as the epicenter for sports betting in the United States. Now, obviously, once New York and California. When California legalizes in 2020, they're going to do $200 billion a year just in California. It won't even be a conversation. In Vegas, we'll feel that. But
Vegas is going to.
But Vegas the ratings changed. The ratings are still going. Well, thank God that the Wynn just dropped valet prices. That's good. But the ratings are going through the roof because sports betting is prevalent. When you bet a game, you watch the game. Yeah. You pay attention to the game. And so that's not going to change. So whether Antonio Brown is being ridiculous or whether Roger Goodell is doing nothing, the ratings are still going to go through the roof just because of gambling.
Yeah. But Roger Goodell needs to step up to the plate and do what's right for the game. The brand is getting tarnished.
I completely agree with that. Roger Goodell is making $50 million a year and flying a private jet and literally just being he's just being stars' friends at this point.
Yeah.
That's all he's doing.
Well, we'll continue to monitor their situation, that is for sure. But when we come back, this is a very interesting topic. So as you gentlemen may already know, California is passing legislation to begin paying football players. So coach of Washington State, You're not going to believe the comments he made yesterday about this, or maybe you will.
Leach?
Yeah,
Mike
we'll,
Leach?
we'll talk about this when we come back. Some very controversial remarks about playing football players by the Washington State head football coach. We'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to the Vegas Take on the all-new 101.5 FM, 720 AM, KDAWN.